Hi, you guys. I know that I have been gone for a long time, but I'm back, and today we're going to react to a couple of clips from Cam Newton's interview with Charleston White. Sit back and enjoy.
When the FBI studied Malcolm and when they studied Martin, one went and spoke and came back to the hotel and prayed and talked on the phone with his wife, and they don't have no dirt on him. He was Muslim. The other one went and spoke and came back to the room and partied and fucked like a motherfucker in every town he went to. That was the Christian. So it's a difference. One was studied full time.
How you know that though?
Because
now you're using my platform trying to bring.
No, I'm sorry, y'all, for cutting him off. I'm so disappointed that Cam is so uninformed as it relates to the civil rights movement, Dr. King, Malcolm X. You can tell. Look how quick he pushed back on facts. How embarrassing.
All this
because
speculation of Martin Luther King.
Because it's documented evidence. The FBI said that Malcolm X was a saint compared to the doctor. It's very well documented that Dr. Martin Luther King was just like any man. He was a whoremongering preacher. When the FBI studied Malcolm and when they studied Martin, one went and spoke and came back to the hotel and prayed and talked on the phone with his wife, and they don't have no dirt on him. He was Muslim. The other one went and spoke and came back to the room and partied and fucked like a motherfucker in every town he went to. That was the Christian. So it's a difference. One was studied full time.
How you know that though? Because now you're using my platform trying to bring all this speculation of Martin Luther King.
Because it's documented evidence.
I know I played that twice, but I needed y'all to really take in what he was trying to explain to Cam Newton. And Cam Newton cut him off only to interrupt him speaking facts. As somebody who is a history buff, I very much know about the FBI. Well, first of all, Bobby Kennedy gave J. Edgar Hoover permission to follow and record Martin Luther King. I think in the 70s when they found out about COINTELPRO, that had to do with Dr. King. Dr. King was being followed. His rooms were being bugged. The FBI sent a package to his house that Coretta Scott received that had a suicide letter, pretty much threatening him like, commit suicide or we're going to expose your extramarital affairs. Now, on the other hand, we have Malcolm X. We all know when Malcolm X found out that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was having sex with underage girls, Malcolm left the nation. Matter of fact, he took a trip to Mecca to see how Muslims was really doing it. So that speaks to character. And it wouldn't be outlandish for me to say that Malcolm X had way better character than Martin Luther King. I mean, even with Martin Luther King encouraging integration, knowing how that was going to impact the African-American community. African-Americans had thriving and successful businesses during segregation. And when, when we integrated, that killed a lot of African-American businesses. That's why you see in King's last speech, him saying that he led his people into a burning building. Because he knew, you're not going to tell me somebody with a doctorate degree ain't had an economics class or a finance class, not somebody with a doctorate. He knew full and well what integration would do to the Black economy. I'm not saying that his actions were deviant. I'm just going to say that they weren't beneficial. So now we are going to go to the video about why Charleston White doesn't really care for Deion Sanders.
You done went and took the best and the brightest players over here for who to benefit? Not your people. And you done took all your people with their fame and their support for who? A school that's 92% white, and y'all ain't gave one game, not one game to the black HBCU, not Grammy, not Pratt, not one. No celebrity. So you're going to come over here and rally all the best and the brightest players to come over here on Whitey's porch. And you the bait, sir. You and your son, y'all the bait. Nah, my nigga, I ain't with that. So I'm saying fuck him and his son. Nigga, so you don't...
At first, I was a little taken back by Charleston White's perspective on Deion. But after listening to his explanation, it makes perfect sense. Deion left an HBCU. Remember, nobody else would give him a chance to coach. But the HBCU gave him a chance. Now, I'm not going to act like Deion stint at Jackson State went off without a hitch and it was perfect. Because we do know that, I think they were saying that maybe his office had got broken into, some jewelry may have gotten stolen. And I know something was wrong with the water in Jackson. And I know the facilities weren't up to par. So I get him wanting to better his situation. I would not dare knock that. However, Deion Sanders is a millionaire. Charleston White is looking at the light that Deion brought to Jackson State and how every time we have some, here come the others to take it away from us. And how easily Deion went. So now we're going to watch a clip about, this gives a little background as to why Charleston White feels the way that he feels.
I turned down a $5 million deal with Aiden Ross and Kick to take a $500,000 deal with niggas. I turned down a $5 million deal with Aiden Ross and Kick to come over here to sign a $500,000 deal with niggas so I can stay with my people. Yeah, they say I'm dumb and stupid. Yeah, I turned down $5 million so I can go sign $500,000.
Look at the look on his face.
So I can stay with these niggas. I ain't want to sell out and go beat up them white folks. Take all my star power over there with Kick and Aiden Ross with them Jews. I wasn't fit to do that, my nigga. I stayed with the niggas. Culture TV. Don't even know if they give me the whole $500,000. But nigga, I stayed with my people, my nigga. My spirit wouldn't let me do it. So I don't give a damn what Deion taught. Nigga, I sacrificed for it. Yeah, when I told them white folks, I'm not leaving my people.
So what he's saying is, there's a really, really big difference between $500,000 and $5 million. So he sacrificed to work with his own kind. He sacrificed. And I think he's probably looking at Deion like, man, you left those kids behind. You took the good players and you left them behind. That you took your light with you and everything. It wasn't worth, your people ain't worth the sacrifice. I think that's the energy he coming from. So this last clip is going to be about his delivery. How everybody talks about, man, it's just the way he be saying stuff. It's the stuff he say. I don't like how he talk. No, you don't like the truth. So let's go to this next clip.
When you addressing evil, you can't worry about the delivery. When you're looking at the conditions of our community, you can't worry about the evil when you got kids that kill kids and say we smoking on Tuka.
More facts.
See, they wasn't worried about the delivery when these kids in Chicago were talking about smoking on Tuka. Mm-hmm. They weren't worried about the delivery. I ain't got no manners for no slut. I'm going to put my thumb in her butt. The delivery? I like girls kissing girls where I'm from, and that's on the radio. Girls on girls, that's promoting lesbianism to my daughter as we driving to school. This song they playing with Drake. Y'all worried about the delivery? These niggas talking about killing each other. They really, that nigga Thug said, nigga, I shot at your mama. You don't mention me no more. He really shot that nigga mama. And y'all worried about my delivery? These niggas are confessing to murders on songs. And y'all worried about my delivery? The conditions of black sucking them, talking about booty holes. Y'all worried about my...
And Cam over there looking like, duh. Facts. Everything he said is facts. It speaks to how hypocritical black people are. Like when I'm on social media and I'm reading people knocking and dissing him and like, look at, he a snitch, and look at how he talking. Look at the things that he say. First of all, if he's a snitch, it's on paper. Sorry. It's on paper. That's how that works. So we know he's not a snitch, because if he was, I promise you somebody would have brought it to the interview for clicks and views and giggles. Black people are so hypocritical. You know, you don't like somebody's delivery, or you don't like what somebody's saying when them facts don't feel too good. That's the problem. I like Charleston White. I like the energy he brings. I could give two fucks about his antics. I don't care about his antics. I don't. Like he said in this video, in one of the clips I didn't show, he said when I was wearing a bow tie and I was speaking at when he was speaking at community meeting, he was working in the community, when he was speaking at meetings in the community, when he was working with congressional members, y'all weren't listening to him. When he started to act a fool and talk like rappers, now y'all listening. Checkmate. Facts. Checkmate. So if you enjoyed this video, leave a comment, like, and subscribe. You guys have a good day. Bye.